was a guy that was at school with me at UT, and I just remember his paintings being these things that look like stuff out of your junior high school science book. It was always like these round circles that almost looked like planets, and then he'd have these lines drawn to where there was a description or there'd be some kind of maybe even nonsense, but it would just look like these kind of diagram looking things, and I always thought that was really cool. I always liked the way that worked. Numbers, writing, like old chalkboard kind of looking stuff or things, and so I've kind of always done that too. So I mean, the point of what I'm doing is all these people did what they did because it came from here. They're not doing it for a name or to be famous or anything. It was just something that they felt like needed to be done at that particular point in time, and so here they go, and then look what happened. And I kind of feel like I should at least write some of that to maybe plant a seed into somebody else to look some of this stuff up, or to maybe spark something in them to like, oh, I could do that, or I can do so, which is kind of the point of what I'm trying to do with it. So I grew up in that generation where I didn't expect to make money doing this. I don't expect to make money doing this. I'm doing what I do. It's almost like jobs to me have always been like school. You go to school, you have this amount of time, and when school's out, you do what you want to do. And that's basically what this has always been. Lake Jackson, Texas. It's 40 minutes south of Galveston. So it sucked, and people thought that I was the weirdest kid in the school and that I was on drugs, which I didn't do any drugs. They thought that I was gay, which I was not gay. Basically music and surfing and Beth is kind of what got me through it all.
He'd always write me the greatest notes, like with all these crazy drawings and stuff, so that's probably a good sign. Just being a surfer, you're already kind of like, you're not doing the norm thing, so the alternative is art.
I didn't really have a name for it yet. It was just stuff that I did and things that I seemed to gravitate towards that I liked. Like when I came up here to go to school and I couldn't surf all the time, I started skating. We were all skating, and a friend of ours had bought a Jonathan Richman record. And I remember him putting that on, and it was Rockin' Leprechaun. And I just was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Put that on again.
In the park, nearly dark, what do I now hear? Hark, hark. Is it really leprechauns? And have they come back to rock and roll?
I hate saying punk rock, because punk rock is so absolutely not what we were doing. But I just remember, like, right off, the barrier wasn't there anymore. There was this community of like pretty amazing creative stuff going on, and I was just hook, line, and sinker. I thought this is the greatest thing ever. And it's just showing people how easy it is to do this stuff if you just put one foot in front of the other and do it.
How's the show going? It's going good. There's a pile of people here and stuff, so it's good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Really good crowd. Places like this, it's the kind of galleries I like. It's like a working gallery.
Yeah.
Like you can look at the back and see stuff like actually happening. So I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Is some of this stuff from the Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks went to Huntsville, and then it went to Dothan. And the Dothan show, they just took it down.
He's so prolific. It's almost like art falls off of him when he's walking. It's insanity. I'm only in Texas for 1 year, and it's my year's mission for them to start to appreciate what they have.
The big boys, right? To get categorized as just a guy on the stage or that guitar player is something that every artist in this town and in general I think lives with. Art is not just sound or visual or motion. It's all of that together. And I think sometimes people have their blinders on.
This is what's going on in that shed, so you can come over there anytime. So
I'm sure we knew each other. I think I knew you after that thing came out.
Yeah.
I mean, after she had made that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of took a turn toward traditional music, and Tim took a turn toward punk music.
Free. Key of free.
Key of free. Yeah, Tim just came to a banjo workshop I was given and had really good questions. Asked me if I wanted to trade for some lessons, so showed Tim a few things on the banjo, and I got an awesome painting of my banjo teacher, Mr. Earl Griffiths.
But we don't really ever play. I mean, we've hardly played at all.
You travel so much, and I'm still working, so.
Yeah, and I like this stuff a whole bunch. That's cool. I want to make sure whatever I'm sending out is something that's positive, that in case it does latch on to somebody else or does influence somebody else, then hopefully it will influence them in a positive way, and they in turn will pass that on. I hope I haven't seen the best thing yet. Totally honored by all of that and can't believe it happened and humbled and just crazy, but I can't imagine not living your whole life wanting to know more and wanting to figure out what's happening next and hoping that you hadn't seen the best thing next and like what's going on. So it's just this ongoing process of like realizations. So in a way you're searching, but not in the sense of like, I'll know it when I find it. It's like you're finding things all the time.